Today is a sad, sad day. Dude, like, uh, I'm just gonna fucking say what's on my mind, okay? I loved Oliver Tree's music, man. He impacted me so much for like 10 years, man. And he's gonna continue to impact me. I remember I found him when I was like 13 or something like that, dude. I was such a little kid. And like, from that point forward, I'd been listening to him. Like even when he came out with his recent album, it had a profound impact on me because I've been through an abusive relationship recently. Being able to listen to music, where he spills his heart out about his love life helped me so much. Fuck, I didn't want to cry on this video, but here we are. Um, so first of all, I just want to say like all of his music was amazing. You know, all of his music was fucking great. He expressed himself to his fullest. He never sat there and tried to fake anything. He even did all of his own stunts, which I think is super fucking cool and admirable. He lived life to the goddamn fullest. And it was so fucking cool. Like, even when he barely had a budget, he was still out there producing an album, making music videos, going all around the world. And it's just a beautiful thing to see. So, today I wanted to talk about the top 10 songs that I remember from him and why they are my top 10. Um, so, number one, I'm going to say is going to be Alien Boy. Alien Boy is like a fucking classic. Um, just an amazing song overall. It's so unique in its style. It just jumps out at you as something that you've never heard anything even close to being like it before. And I think that's why, as a young kid, I liked it so much, and just the artistic talent that it took to put something so abstract together is such a beautiful fucking thing. You know, just like I fell down from Earth from 100 miles, and I still keep it together. I forget exactly how it goes, but that is so fucking cool. You know, it's a whole song, the whole idea of like a boy being an alien and falling down to Earth and all this is just, it's so fucking sick. And then that's what initially attracted me to listen to his music. Number two I put down was Welcome to LA. I live like an hour and a half away from LA, but I've been out there like 10 times or so. And LA is a fucking crazy ass place, dude. And that song is so fucking accurate. LA is a complete shithole filled with fake ass people that are trying to get their one up on you constantly, and every day's like a movie, and there's always some crazy shit happening, whether it's a police chase or this or that or whatever. My number three song would be Cash Machine. So I'm gonna give y'all some lore, because people in my Instagram comments seem to fuck with that, So Cash Machine, Oliver Tree, right? Amazing, amazing song by itself, but when you look deeper at the meaning, right? He's on this boat with a pile of gold behind him, and he's like riding like a DeLorean boat that's all pink, right? Like the most flashy shit you could ever see. And the whole idea of it is he's riding this boat, and then he jumps in the water, and he like, goes into a bunch of bombs and all this, and then people find the money after that, and like the way I perceive it and the way I think it was meant to be perceived is basically like he has all this money and he's spending it, and all these people are seeing him spend the money, right? And then because of that, he attracts the wrong people, right, around him. And he's just spending frivolously, he's being stupid, he wastes all of his money, and then boom, he's in bomb infested waters with all of this negative stuff happening. Because when you sit there and you have all this money and you spend it, you get yourself into deep shit. I understand that. Like, truthfully, I'm gonna open up a little bit, man. I had spent a lot of my parents' money, and that got the wrong people around me, and I, blew through so much money just on weed and fucking DoorDash, dude. It was insane. Um, and then, yeah, I think that song really impacted me a lot, and when I first listened to it, I didn't really understand it, but as time went on and I listened to it again a couple more times, I really realized, like, shit, like, Cash Machine has a really, really deep meaning to it. And it's a really profound song, and it helped me realize that, like, like, money can't buy happiness. Money can actually buy your way into devastation if you use it incorrectly, At the end of the day, money is like a tool, and it's psychologically charged. And, like, if you use it the right way, then great. You can make a lot of people's lives better. But if you use it the wrong way, you will put yourself into certain doom. And the love of money is the root of all evil, not just money. It's the love of money. So, yeah. And in that song, he was exemplifying that. So, that's my take on that. Number 4 would be Superhero. Trying to look back and see which song this was. Man, let me look this up again. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, okay. My bad. I just forgot the name. I know exactly what song it is. So I was talking about this earlier, right? How I went through a really, really shitty breakup with a toxic ex who completely destroyed me, right? From the inside out. And Superhero is an amazing fucking song because, like, within the week that we broke up, he randomly found his password again and uploaded that video, and it helped me so fucking much. I remember walking down the street right out of my apartment, just walking all the way down and all the way back and having this song on repeat and just crying, man. Just fucking crying. It's such an amazing fucking song. It helped me get all of my emotions out that night and kind of cope with it a little bit more through music, and I'm just so thankful for that song, for real. It was an amazing song. Like I said, my breakup was 8 months ago. The song was uploaded 8 months ago, so it's kind of funny. Number 5 would be Flowers. That song was coming out shortly after Superhero. It was also about breaking up and just his feelings toward his ex, and I feel like Flowers was an amazing song because it helped me express that negative part of those feelings towards my ex, because, like, for a while I would just push it down and just be like, all right, you know what, dude, whatever. I wish her the best, period, that's all. But I wasn't acknowledging the amount of hurt and the amount of pain and the amount of anger that I'd gone through as a result of that woman completely fucking me over in as many ways as she possibly could. And that's why I love Flowers, because it helped me realize, like, shit, it's okay to have negative emotions towards people and things and everything. It's not good to just stew in negativity, but having negativity and just releasing that sometimes is an okay thing. Sometimes it's necessary. It's just a human thing. You can't just repress all your emotions all the time. So that's why I loved Flowers, Like, I hate your fucking guts. I hope you'll always feel regret. That was a great lyric from that song. Because as far as my ex goes, dude, fuck that bitch, dude. I'm gonna find a better fucking bitch that's gonna love me and not be crazy as shit and actually, like, not betray me, and she's gonna be good for me and I'm gonna be good for her, and I'm gonna build up my life, and one day I'm gonna find her. One day I'm gonna watch this video with her and I'm gonna show her that I was saying this, Um, Number 6 was All That X Alien Boy. So All That X Alien Boy is Alien Boy's like at the later stage of the song, and then All That is at the start. And All That is just a melodic fucking masterpiece, man. It was such a great song. All That, I loved that song, man. Like it just sounds so good. There's just something about it that just sounds so fucking amazing, dude. Um yeah, I mean that's it's really all that needs to be said. Just a melodic masterpiece. It sounds amazing. It's a really good song overall. I loved it. It was great. You know, I used to have that on repeat when I was younger. And looking back at it, like I added that shit back to my playlist today just to commemorate Oliver Tree, you know? Then number 7 was Hurt. Going back and watching that song again now that he's dead is fucking crazy. Because in that song, he was in a coffin and he was talking about, you know, his death and how he's going to be buried 6 feet under and shit like that. And I was like, holy fuck, like, that's intense. Like, back then, I just thought it was like a really cool song and it was really cool and expressive. But now I see that, like, he really didn't think he was going to live very long, you know? He didn't expect to live very long. I think that he's a lot like me, where he just expects to die in the next few years. And then the next few years come, and then say, well, maybe it'll be another few, you know? Because that's me for sure. I've nearly died probably hundreds of times, honestly. Just being completely honest, right? Like, I've nearly died probably 100 times, and like, somehow I'm not dead. I think that's all for a reason, because we come into this earth, we make our impact, we make our mark, and then when it's time for us to go, when we've fulfilled our purpose, I believe that's when the universe lets us go. And maybe that's when we're 90, maybe that's when we're 32, like Oliver, maybe it'll be when I'm 25. I have no idea, right? But what matters is that we all have a purpose in this life, and you know, we all can make our destiny. So choose wisely and do what you can to have a positive impact on people. So after that, number 8 would be Joyride. So shortly after I broke up, or well, she broke up with me, but it doesn't matter. After we broke up, me and my ex, there's this random girl named Riley who seemed kind of cool, you know? She seemed kind of cool, but she had those crazy eyes. And I could tell she wanted to like get with me, and she made like a bunch of sexual innuendos and shit. And I realized like, oh my god, like this girl's crazy. And like the song Joyride is about how he doesn't want to fall in love right now, but it could happen, and he would take the girl on like a joyride. And I remember flying down the I-15 with that girl, you know, and like hearing that song before I went and picked her up at one point, and I was like, damn, like the universe is trying to tell me something. Like the universe will speak to you. It's up to you if you listen, you know. And I would really recommend listening so you don't fuck yourself over. So yeah. Number 9 was Let Me Down. The song was really cool. Also about relationships, just really good one that got me in my feelings. I remember listening to this when I was a bit younger, and I never really experienced like true love at that point in a relationship with somebody else, so yeah. And number 10 to finally complete this list would be How It Ends. Number 10 is the number of completion, and I just thought I'd put it there, you know? Because he talks about in this song how he never thought it would happen this way, but it is, you know? It happened. It is how it ended. He died in a helicopter crash yesterday, and it fucks me up, man, but how do I say it? He lived a great life. He was a great person. He did a lot of great things. His music inspired billions, I would say. I want to see just how many views he had, honestly, because I know it's a lot. 3,139,394,698 views. And that's only on YouTube. You gotta think this dude probably had like 10 billion overall on all streaming platforms and shit like that. Like, that's insane, you know? So, yeah, I just want to say, like, to end this video off, because it's already been 15 minutes, not that the time matters. This is about Oliver. It's not about me and not about the video time, but Oliver was a great dude. I loved all of his music. He was a great inspiration to me. I'm always going to listen to his music until the day that I die. And, you know, it's extremely sad that he died, and I truly hope that, like, his name will live on. He truly is a legend at this point, A great dude. Genuine dude. I'd watch him on interviews, and he was just a real ass motherfucker. He wasn't some fake piece of shit that would sit there and just, just play up shit for the camera. He was honest. He was a good guy. And I think that, like many of us who listen to his music, he struggled with mental health issues, and he was able to portray that in a beautiful way within his music that helped all of us. So, with that, I'm going to say I love you all. I hope you enjoyed the video. This time I'm not going to do the usual outro where I ask you to subscribe. And I hope you all have a great night or a great day. And I'd recommend, just go back and listen to some of his music, Some great shit in there. I'm going to go listen to some of it later. So, thank you. And goodbye. Love you all. Type shit.